Hello. Scott's here. Superman's here. No, Steve. Did I say Scott? I meant Steve. Oh, that's kind of crappy. Boo. For that being in the way of the beautiful picture. Oh, how are things? Random Tuesday show. It's not random. I did say on Saturday that I was probably going to be doing a Tuesday show. So Java Junkie didn't get a notification. Well, at least you were on the internet and happened across it. So that's good. Is it though? Oh, bonus episode. That's right. The flip has happened. No, it's still not done. I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly, that I have to be making it dirty before it's completely flipped. I was planing like 100 linear feet of Douglas fir yesterday. I was hooked up to the dust collector, so that was better than it should be. Oh, speaking of that, is there a reason that I don't have to, or resembles a phallic symbol over my right shoulder? That's my awl that my buddy Scott made me. Because there's a story. Let me get through this first. This in here, right? Let me get it off. Ooh, that's not stable. Gosh. Hold on. Get off it. Okay, so is it going to be bad if I cut this thing out? I just want to snip this like here, 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 and here. Because when there's big stuff coming in, it like gets all clogged up. And I gotta like take that thing off and unclog it. Is that gonna be an issue? Why is that there? I don't even understand what that is supposed to keep out. I mean, I guess it keeps big things from getting sucked up and then damaging the impeller. I guess. But I don't like it. Like I'm sucking up shavings from the. Imagine a tape measure getting sucked up. Why would a tape measure be going through one of my machines? Like, how could that possibly happen? Also, I'm not sure that it's powerful enough to take a tape measure. I've sucked up a lot of paper plans and got. But I mean, if it's going to be connected to my machines, there's nothing going to be coming from my machine other than chips. And like I had to unclog it like 4 times when I was doing all this Douglas fir through the planer. Anyway, if it's going to be crap, like if it's going to be a problem, I guess I won't, and I'll just unclog it all the time. But I don't want to have to do that. That seems like a thing that shouldn't be there. The little grate. Todd removed his. Has it ever been a problem? Need to replace the dust bag with a HEPA filter. Maybe. How much are those? Not made of money. I got some expenses coming up. Trying to get a drum sander. Not yet. Okay. Because the Canadian equivalent of OSHA said so. If you built more tellies, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Or, oh, I see, because then I could afford it. Is that what you're saying? $300? I ain't got no $300. Small blocks of wood, maybe. I mean, I did pop a couple of knots out of some boards while they were going through, and there's some pretty decent chunks, but I mean, not big. Like, they're probably going to go through that great anyway. The little chunks of knots and stuff that get popped out. Make some noise and break the fins. I'll keep thinking about it. Guess there's a valid reason for it to be there. Superman was in my neighborhood last week, dropped by the Crow's Nest, but you weren't there. Really? Where are you? I don't remember where you're from. I'm only there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I'm there all day Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You must have gone on Tuesday or Wednesday or Sunday, I guess. An island northwest of me. Oh, you're the one from up Haida Gwaii. No, yeah, northwest. I removed mine, figuring if it breaks, I'll replace it. I think it's almost worth not having to unclog it. Like the time spent unclogging it, like what, 20, 30 times is going to make up for the expense of having to replace the impeller. And it pisses me off because all of a sudden, like the shavings are coming out of the planer, and I'm like, what is going on? Oh, that's clogged again. My 6-inch duck doesn't have any grate, but I have a cyclone. Mr. Fancy Pants with his 6-inch. That was gonna come out weird if I finished that sentence. What's the reason it's there? I don't do woodworking. Well, the reason it's there is you're talking about the grate on the dust collector, or just the dust collector itself? The grate is apparently to keep like big things from getting sucked into the impeller and damaging the impeller, but big shavings get like wrapped up on the grate and then get clogged, and then I lose the suction from the machine. I had to go to Vancouver for some business. Never really retire from the government. I'm not sure I'm ever going to retire from anything. Maybe lottery win or something. I could retire, but put some pantyhose on it. No, that'd be worse. Because it's taking the big clumpy shavings that, like, when you're thicknessing a board in the planer. Like, it's big clumpy stuff that needs to go through. It works like a shower drain catching hair. Except then it catches all of the things and then it gets clogged up. And then you got to clear it out every, like I said, I did it like 4 times yesterday. Sucked. But let's do a quick. Mike's never had this food before, and then we go over to the lathe. Lathe is operational. I got to make some things, yo. Christmas market on Saturday, Sunday. No show on Saturday, in case you were unaware, because I'll be at the market. Yeah. So do show tonight, and then I might do another one on Thursday. Do like a last minute inventory show where I take like see everything that I've got and then maybe top up what I don't. So like if I need a couple more pens because I don't have enough pens, or if I need a couple more trees because I don't think I have enough trees or something like that. We can do like a count, an inventory on what I'm bringing and what I need, if anything. And then I can make a couple of those things as long as they're quick. In any case, it's time for everybody's favorite segment. Woo! Mike's never had this food before. Okay, on this episode of Mike's Never Had This Food Before, it's another chocolate product. This time we're going with the enormous. This is Waterbridge. I got it at Walmart. It was surprisingly inexpensive for its volume. It's a 400-gram chocolate. It's like the size of my head. 400-gram chocolate bar. I went with the milk chocolate caramel sea salt edition of the Waterbridge Belgian chocolate. It was like $6, so I'm assuming that it's not very good, because for that size of a chocolate bar, if it's good, it's probably going to be more than that. But maybe it'll be better than it should be for $6. 400 grams for my American friends. I believe that you guys weigh in, that would be the equivalent, you guys would call it like one Teddy Roosevelt's forearm. Because you guys use weird measurements. So, the Waterbridge Belgian caramel sea salt. I don't know. It's enormous. Like I said, like this is, it's pretty big. Let's have a look. See, caramel sea salt Belgian. Oh, let's look at the facts and stuff. We've got some writing on the back. Waterbridge promises that every product is packaged beautifully. What? That's a weird. Priced perfectly, and it is priced well. It's like I said, I think it was like $6, 6 Canadian bucks. So that's like what, 4 something American. Deliver flavor you won't regret. Hand in hand with our brand partners, we are dedicated to selecting the highest quality confectionery innovations from around the world. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cocoa for Schools. What's that? Waterbridge is proudly partnered with Cocoa for Schools project, committed to improving the lives of thousands of cocoa farmers and their families in the Mbaya region of Tanzania. What is this? Through the building and renovating of schools, donations of books, and okay, so they do some donations. That's cool. They support the cocoa farmers of Tanzania and help them build schools and stuff. That's cool facts. I like that. Yeah. So let's give it a go. Waterbridge Belgian. I went with the chocolate, caramel, and sea salt. Not expecting much, to be honest. Huh. It's better than meh. That's good value chocolate bar. That's significantly better than Advent calendar chocolate. You know, that like waxy garbage chocolate that comes in Advent calendars? That's kind of what I was expecting. based on the price. Everything's backwards today? What do you mean? Like, the image is flipped? Did YouTube innovate again? I hate it when YouTube innovates. Oh my God. Really? If I hit that. Oh, that flips you guys around that way. So that ain't right. Maybe this button. Nope. Oh. That's really stupid. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Waterbridge Belgian. Milk chocolate with caramel sea salt. That's gotta be, like, just not even considering the price. That chocolate bar is probably like a 7. It's pretty good. And then when you consider the value of the, like, Teddy Roosevelt forearm size chocolate bar for $6, that probably brings it up to 8. And they build schools and stuff in Tanzania. Yeah, I'd have to, like, look into that, whether or not that's a, because you know how sometimes, like, charities, but it sounds good. That's got to be, I give it an 8. That's pretty good for including the value. That's a lot of chocolate. That's pretty good for not very much money. Yep. That's a buy again. That's a would buy again for sure. Waterbridge Belgian salted caramel sea salt. Wait, caramel and sea salt. Would buy again. 8 out of 10. Good stuff. It's not a sit down and eat the chocolate bar kind of chocolate bar. Like, I did 2 rows and there's like, I did that much of the anyway, that has been this episode of, come on, graphics department. Mike's never had this food before. Got out the crackly wrapping again. Just for you, I got an extra. Extra crackly wrapping paper for you. I'm gonna make sure the next time I do a chips edition, it'll be a Miss Vicky's, because they have the crinkliest of the chip bags. Okay, let's head over and see if I remember how to turn things. Do-do-do-do-do. When are you going to do the Carolina Reaper Ghost Pepper Chip? Never had the food before then. When my boy Paul gets it to me. He's got one, and he said he'd send it. But he's been laid up from surgery, and he's just kind of a lazy individual. He's got a box that's coming, and it includes some things that See, Tim, I don't know why we're backwards tonight. Somebody pointed it out, and I'm like, oh, good, YouTube innovated again. Because I didn't change anything. So I'm not going to, like, stop the show to try and figure it out and then redo the show. Unless you guys are that bothered by it. But I don't know. Like, the only things that I see that I can do was this button. That's the chat. Oh, I should change it to live chat while I'm in there. But yeah, I can flip you around. Like, I can use the other camera and flip that, but I can't flip it this way. I don't know. YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, has decided to do something again, because they just change shit for no reason. I don't know. I'm not in charge of what, clearly I'm not in charge of what YouTube decides to do. That's right. Leslie knows. Hit the like button. And then just make sure you subscribed, and I'm pointing at things, and there's a link down below to great ways to support me if you like what I do here, and et cetera, et cetera. Patreon.com/woodenthingsandstuff. Before you do the chip, it will likely kick your butt for about 15 or 20 minutes before I even do it. It's a pretty intense chip. Does he remember how to turn some things? Let's try making a snowman now. Still rocking the Nova Comet here in the shop. The shop reno process is going to involve the Laguna coming back, but it hasn't happened yet. Come on. Get in the little notch. There we go. This is strange with the lathe being backwards. I know, I wish I could do something about it, but I have no idea why it's done that. The little one that hurt him. No, this is the new one. The new one that I got from a guy who took my turning class. And he was like, ooh, I like this Laguna. I've got a Nova Comet, and I like this one better. And I was like, well, if you decide to go upgrade to the Laguna, let me know if you're selling the Nova. Because I could always buy another lathe for no reason. And so he did. So this one is going to go down to the shop to be a Tichy, because it's lighter to move in and out of the closet. And the Laguna will come back to be in its home. So a block of maple. It's got some figuring on the end here. I don't know. That might be interesting, or it might explode. We'll make some snowmen. Make a couple of snowmen, I guess. If you have music in the background on a live, is that a YouTube violation? No, we could get a copyright problem. I wouldn't be able to monetize it. Does his commode flush counterclockwise? Where are you? Who calls it a commode? Oh, look at him. He's going to make sawdust. It's been a while. Well, I was making sawdust yesterday, but it's been a while since I've done anything live on the show because we've been in renovation mode. Let's start by getting it round, shall we? I do, and I'm in the States. Guys, who else calls it a commode? Anybody? Last round. That's not where my things are. I'm still used to Laguna. I'm like reaching up here for buttons. All right, round enough. Let's go. Smooth it out a little bit. Oh, get you guys down over here a little bit. Good enough for snowman. This first snowman's gonna be cool. Got some interesting things happening in it. All right, I'm gonna do little big. Is it just me, or does Mike's chisels sound dull? I don't know. We all know that I don't sharpen often enough, and this one's on carbide. You don't sharpen carbide unless you're a moron. Maybe, I don't know if I have a fresh side on this particular cutter or whether I'm on my last. That one's got a big chip in it. So I think this might be the sharpest of my four sides on this guy. Another one of the reasons that I want the reno finished is so that I know where to go looking for stuff. Not like that. It does feel not awesome. But my other set is down at the crow's nest. Let's see what it's actually doing to the wood? It's not that bad, honestly. It sounds worse than it is. It's also, I want to be faster than this, but I don't want to be changing belts. One of the things that I don't like about the Comet is that in its top gear, the slowest it goes in the top gear is faster than I want it to be going at its when I'm sanding and finishing and stuff. So I'd rather just do it a little bit slower, as crappy as that is, and not have to swap the belts around. The Laguna's top gear, the slowest speed in its top gear is slower than this. And I think its top speed in its medium gear is faster than this one. So I also, because of shop reno, I also don't think I have the I don't have the key. I don't have most of my tools back yet, so I don't think I even have the key to even try changing that to a new side. We'll get through it. Pointy. Like my spindle gouge. We'll just round these over. Eventually we'll have big guy or little guy, big guy, little guy, big guy. We'll pop a hole in his head for a hat to go on. We'll part him on. Get there eventually. It's been a while since I've turned anything, so this is kind of like, I'm almost relearning how the tool works. That's pretty good for shape. There we go. Get the rest of that with sandpaper. I nudged you guys. Oh! Oh no! Stupid tripod. Probably shouldn't be mucking with the tripod over the spinning lathe. Always mess with your camera gear while your lathe is spinning at full speed. It's a rule. today. Sand them up. Pop a hole in the top, part it off, pop a hole in the top. In case you guys don't know what we're doing, we're making these guys. The other thing, there's a couple of things I don't like about the Nova. You gotta turn it off before you can turn it to reverse. I'm just used to the controls being up here instead of down here. That's not like a fault of the Nova, that's just what I'm used to. And then each gear range. It's probably my other main thing. The loud noises. It always helps when you sing a little bit, just like gibberish. Just bop doo da dee dee dee. Scabba doo doo bop dee dee doo. Ba da da dee 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 dee. smell these are gonna get. And we're gonna hit them with some lacquer right now. Not hit you guys with it. Ugh, stupid. I need a new tripod. Christmas is coming. Mike might be getting a new tripod for himself for Christmas. Using Octa lacquer. That's right, Octa. For you guys. Couple quick coats of lacquer. Let that cure for a few minutes. Guess I could turn it off. That top guy looks cool. That top guy's got a bunch of like little figurine bits in him. Oh, I also make these guys as bottle stoppers. So they get a little threaded insert dealy in them. Dot's here. How you doing? What's happening? My Raycon has been fantastic, but the Laguna seems to have some quality of life upgrades. Which Raycon do you have? Because, yeah, depending. I'm tempted to get a Laguna. It's a good lathe. They should pay me because I've sold quite a few of their lathes for them. The 1216 is a beast of a lathe for that price point. Not to sound like your mom, but I will. Oh, good. You got breathing nasal protection if you're breathing in a lot of wood microparticles. I got one of those to filter air, and I have dust collection that is just not active currently. And you're right, I should, but if you look into the science of respirators, because of this situation, I can't just wear one of the like mask ones. I need the full like helmet deal. And I would only wear that if I wasn't also doing YouTubing. So like, I do want to get one. They're stupid expensive. The last time I almost got one, it was going to be about $1,000. But you're right. I should have one, and I want to have one, but I still wouldn't wear it on the live show because I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys while I was. Got the Raycon 70 220 VSR with the bed extension. I'm I don't know what kind of creature comforts that you're hoping for from the Laguna then, because that's, I don't know that you're going to get, other than the outboard turning capability, which I still have not used. That's how important it is. However, what, 4 years that I've had that lathe, I still haven't done it. We've talked about this. Everything in woodworking is $1,000. It's true. Your sniffles denote something in your nasal passages. I think I'm fighting off an illness right now. My sniffles are always not awesome, but right now I am fighting off. I was at a market on the weekend at the Crow's Nest booth doing kids activities, and there were just fucking children everywhere. And what happens when you get around children being everywhere? I am fighting something off. Right now, I was like blowing wads of snot out of my face last night. I'm pretty sure that I'm fighting off a children's sickness. Outboard would be really nice for some bowls. Yeah, but you still, I mean, how many bowls bigger than 12 inches do you really need? You need one for salad. And don't eat salad, and then you don't even need that one. Oh, Paul's leaving. Had therapy today and ankle is sore, so I'm going to go ahead. No, it's just because you're lazy. See if there's a Thursday show. I am planning on doing a Thursday show, even if it's just, this is the stuff that I'm bringing to market. Just to say, like, this is inventory show. Let's talk about how much stuff I'm bringing. But yeah, that's the reason I'm able to watch today, ill as can be. Yeah, children's sicknesses are the worst, right? Like, because they're just, especially when there's a bunch of them. Like, just mine doesn't really bring home a lot of stuff. But when I'm in like public children areas, those little bastards are just harboring death. I was doing a children's like painting activity, so like it was a children focused market. So like I said, next year if we do this again, we need like a stroller parking lot up at the front because it was getting congested with all the strollers. It was just so many children, and they just have, they'll kill you. I'm also allergic to those things. Children? Yeah. Jerks. Oh, all of them. Just. Why they always gotta be sick? Like, as soon as you get more than like 3 of them in a pack, one of them's going to give you something in terms of like a virus or something. And it's perfect timing for them to be giving me viruses because I got to churn out a bunch of stuff for market this coming weekend and then be at the market this weekend on top of working. I am getting Thursday off though. Normally I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but this past Sunday I did 10 hours at the stupid children's market with the virus kids. So I get Thursday off in lieu, as they say. So Thursday I have another bonus day to be making stuff and possibly medicating. Gonna have one of my dirty smokerettes, and then we'll pop these guys off and drill holes in them. Oh, I'll show you. No, I don't have one. Hold on, I think I might have one in the house. I also did this yesterday. You guys remember these? Remember the little yellow heater boxes? This is what we did, right? We made the little balls. And then this one gets a hole drilled in it, a little 1/4-inch hole. So that when we take our block of dark, this is Peruvian something or other, and we make it into a little hat. And we pop a hole in that too. And then we put a little dowel, and there you go. But these guys, most of them got hinged, but remember I ran out of hinges. I don't know if you were around for that part. So I made mitered. So these ones are lift lids, so they got mitered bits around the lid, so that it'll now. And that's pretty good fit. Like, and the fabric on the inside. It's actually maybe a little bit too tight. I might sand that just a little bit more. These guys. So I've got one of these, if you'll remember, for those of you who were around for this part, I made these live. Well, not these particular ones, but I made a batch of these yellow cedar, red oak boxes with fabric lined lids and insides and stuff. That's a good solid fit. So yeah, that's better. I'd sand those ones up a little bit. And one of them is going to be given away at patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff. One of my patrons is going to win one of these. And I'll give them the choice of either a hinged one or a lift lid. It's pretty satisfying when you get something that fits. Like, that's, and everybody likes little wooden boxes. Little wooden boxes are awesome. I love wooden boxes. See, Gretchen knows. These ones, I think, yeah, that's too tight. I'm gonna have to sand that a little bit more. Yeah. Smells awesome though. Smell it. Yellow cedar. Smell it. Use the shoulder plane. I do have the shoulder plane. I was going to say shut up, but I have my buddies. I think even one shaving with the shoulder plane is going to be too much. It's going to be like a little buff with like 150 is enough to make the difference, I think, between too tight and too loose on these guys. This one maybe could do a shoulder plane. But smoke. I think just a quick 150 around the liner is going to be enough on that. I'll go get one of the other ones for people who haven't seen it. And then these ones are a little bit bigger, and a few of them are just squares, but this is with the little beep latch deal on the front, and the purple with white polka dots. I do like this little latch mechanism. So I got the two kinds. I got the lift lid and the hinge with the latch. And like I said, somebody at patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff is gonna get their choice of one of those boxes. I think in January. Miguel, are you still here? You should go over and check Patreon, because I asked a question and nobody except Paul answered. And Paul, so he answered like in the Paul way of answering. Rob Cosman has a video for making wooden hinges. La-ti-da, Rob Cosman. You know, as much as I like the idea of wood hinges, I don't think I've ever seen a wooden hinge that I actually liked the aesthetic of. I like a metal hinge. I don't know, like and a big fan of wood, obviously, but I like metal hinges. Rob Cosman can have his wooden hinges. And his garbage planes from China. Not here? Oh, okay. Well, if you watch this after the fact, go to Patreon and read the thing. What's a hinge? The things that make the lid do this. Wonder if Matthias makes his own hinges. He probably does. He probably does. And he probably will sell me plans for them too. Metal hinges are like jewelry to the wooden piece. They can be if you select things right. I think they do add. You can absolutely use the wrong metal hinges for a piece and detract from the piece by using metal hinges that don't work with it. But I have found some that I like. Little sort of filigree type, sort of antique, bronzy looking things. And I very much like, for how inexpensive these are, I do quite like this particular latch. Like, closes, and then this little piece, it goes into its little. It's nice. My bathroom cabinet is an excellent example of an ugly hinge. Yeah, they can be. You can choose the wrong hinges for stuff, for sure. And door pulls. I mean, my cabinets tend to have wooden door pull or drawer pulls and door pulls and stuff. But I have used metal ones, but you have to use the right ones for the piece. Can't just just buy bulk Amazon door handles and just expect that they're going to work with your piece. I mean, you can. You do you. Let's pop a hole in the snowman's head. Just gonna finish this cigarette and we'll go do that. And we'll make a couple of hats. Unfortunately, again, shop reno. My Sharpies are in my parents' garage. So I can't do the nose. I can't do the nose because I need my orange Sharpie. I can do the little eyes and buttons and stuff because I have my acrylic marker for that part, but I can't do the noses. I got my bamboo skewers to do my noses, but I don't have my orange. Go get those tomorrow. All right. This guy's cool. He's got some figuring and stuff in him. So let's pop a hole in the snowman's head. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm going to have enough bed length to get my... Uh-oh. Oh no. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I do. Wait. Oh, barely. There we go. Whew, that was close. Gotta go forward. You need nicotine lozenges, dog. I know. I got a vape. It's replacing some of my cigarettes. Just not enough. The other thing I don't like about there's a few things about the Comet. It doesn't have a place to put your bits, your centers and stuff. The Laguna has like a little caddy that these guys live in. This guy off of here. Do the same thing to the other one. I lost my carbide dealie. There it is. Whoa. That would have been bad. We need that. Went too far. Went too far too quick. I have to get that. Stop. What have I done? How did that? It's better. Yeah, need to turn more. Making those like rookie mistakes. Making the rookie mistakes. It's all right, they'll be fine. Go slower this time. Don't be so aggressive when you're parting off your thing. Make sure my carbide is back in there. Good. Just go to almost. There we go. Also, I got a little hat. I have a couple of hats, obviously. But let's do a couple so that we're actually... I could probably get one more snowman out of this, actually. Yeah, do it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Once I do inventory and figure out what I need, that's still another snowman worth. Where's my little chunk of... I don't need this to be this long. Oh, there's one little one. There's a little piece. We'll do a couple of hats too, so that we're doing the whole process. It's another thing about the Nova. That's as far as your spindle goes, so got much more extension on the tailstock spindle on the Laguna. Yeah, there's a few things. I don't know in comparison to Sean's Rikon that he was complaining about those types of things, but Sean, does the on your Rikon, the one at the shop, is the non-VSR, it's the cheaper version. Does it have the self-eject on the, when you fully retract this guy, it ejects whatever's in there? Because that's one of the features on our Rikon at the shop that I don't like, is that it doesn't have that. It does? Okay. Yeah, that's a serious lack. Because this even has that, and this is a cheaper version of a lathe. This is a cheaper lathe than... no, it's not. Okay, so I don't think it was really, I think it was the maple, because this is turning just fine. Like, I don't think I'm actually, these carbides are that dull. That's just super hard maple, apparently, because that was fine. Okay, hats are super easy. Watch hats. Ready? Ready for hats? I'll show you how easy this is. Hat. Two hats. Easy peasy. Sand them real quick. Loud noises. This is my favorite part, when you got a nice rich dark wood. See if I can get a little better lighting on there for you guys. Nice rich dark wood. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, it's wooden things and stuff after dark. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. Okay. This is my favorite. There we go, 2 hats to go with our 2 bodies. Oh, wooden things and stuff after dark. It's like probably still brighter in here with just these 2 lights than it was like with this whole section before. And we'll let those cure for a minute. Late but here, Slaw Forge Garage. Saw Forge Garage. Let's see some lathe work. You have the Laguna. Yep, I also do. It's just I'm not using it right now because it's down at the other location. Nicotine, alcohol, both socially acceptable. Yeah. What did I miss? Oh, we're talking about addictions. Yeah. It's not a new studio. It's just new lighting, fresh paint. It's still not, the reno isn't done by any means. It's close-ish. It's a much better, it's not. Until everything gets back where it needs to do. Yeah. Bright light, bright light. I know, it's nice. Like I come out here in the morning, I flip the switch and I have to go like, I still love your painting. Thanks. I like I said, I'm also a fan of that one. Sometimes I'll do a thing and I'll be like, yeah, it's okay. That one I quite like. That one I'm a pretty big fan of. It gets it feels the way I felt. Like it depicts the feeling that I was having, which I think makes it a successful piece. The wood turning is fantastic. Thanks. It's getting there. We almost got a couple of hats to go with our couple of bodies. I guess I could chop the dowel bits off. So I'm just using like a little 1/4 inch dowel because I'm using a 1/4 inch drill bit. Unfortunately, I'm using the crappy. This guy's got a whole whack of missing teeth on it. This is like my old Japanese dozuki. These are like disposable. They just get this way over time and then you buy a new one. But this one still has enough teeth in some areas that I can still use it. And I'm just going to pop off like, I don't know, an inch. Of dowel to join the two pieces together. For the rest of the world, that's like 2-point-something centimeters. Canadians are weird. We do some metric, some imperial, some other. It's a talent that you can capture your feelings in a painting. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can. Howdy all, good to see you doing some woodworking again. I've been doing some woodworking the last couple of days. Well, yesterday was mostly just running wood through a planer. That's not really woodworking, but I did a lot of it. I made a lot of Douglas fir boards out of boards. Sounds weird to say it that way, but is this my new guy that I just did? Or is this an old one? In any case, so this has got to be an old one because that hole is not deep. There's one of the new ones. So that just pops down into there. I'm not probably going to get that back out now because I don't have a wrench. And that just pops on there. We got a snowman. Let's star bond that guy on there. Let's see if I can get this out. I guess if I can't get it out, it's probably not coming out when it's hanging on a tree. But I want to get some glue in it. I don't think I have any, like, I don't have anything to grab that with. All my stupid pliers and everything are down at my parents' place still. Boo. No, I don't want to do that. Got one little pair of needle nose guys. Oh, that's not even going to be enough to get that. Okay, that's in there good though. Maybe I'll just wick some like thin CA down in there. And that'll have to do for this one. Yeah, that'll wick down in there. Yeah, that'll be. And then we'll use some medium on the hat. Go around in the hole and a little on the surface. Little snowman guy. We'll finish off these last couple of hats. And then I'll have another 2 from tonight and another 2 that were laying around. And that's another 4 to go with my few that I already have. Don't have any more bottle stopper kits, so I can't make any more bottle stopper ones. But I don't know. I'll take inventory. We'll do a Thursday night inventory show to see what I am bringing to market, and maybe we'll whip up a couple more things that night to top it up. I think I'm probably okay. I got like a dozen-ish of those boxes. Probably 25, 30 bowls. I should probably turn out a few more pens. I probably only have like a dozen pens. Half dozen bottle stoppers. I try to bring at least $2,000 worth of inventory to a market. And I'm probably there. Let's make a Christmas tree. Should we make a tree? We're only at an hour and a half. Let's try to make a tree. I'll finish off these hats and we'll make a tree or 2. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? You want to hang out and make a tree? Gretchen wants trees. Okay, that's enough for me. As long as one of you wants me to do it. Who is that? Do it. Damn him. All right. Oh, wait. I almost did that wrong. I got distracted. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm like, yeah, let's get to the trees. I got to put holes in these guys for the hats to go in the heads. You guys were just going to let me do that, too. That's bad friending. I like that it's like this. This looks better. Yeah, undercut that just a little bit. Give it a little domey dome so that it comes down over the top of his head. It's a little dished out so that it sit nicely down on his head. Now we can part it off. Same thing for this guy. Go. Cart this guy off. I wonder if I can get one more hat out of this too. Probably can. Hat. Get rid of the little fuzzies. Just put a little eyelet in the top, a little hook for the Christmas tree, and there we go. I bet I'd get one more hat out of that. I might could save this guy for one more hat. Let's make a tree out of this chunk of spalted maple. Oh, look at Pinnell's here with a new phone. I don't know if this jaws are going to be big enough for this chunk of maple. Oh, yeah, it is. Should probably not do it this way, though. Should probably do a tenon. That's wonky. We'll do like this. We'll do it the way that you're not supposed to. You don't come here to learn. Do not come here to learn, I swear. We'll just pop a tenon on the end and then we'll split it around. No, we'll just do that Christmas tree. Just do the tree. What am I doing? Stay focused, my friend. You're about to be spinning a piece of wood really fast. Stay focused. All right, tree time. I let trees just happen. They're gonna be. I'm not gonna predetermine what this tree's gonna look like. We'll see what is cutting nicely in what direction and at what curve, and we'll go from there. And then maybe let's dye it like purple and blue. There we go. Making a tree. I can maybe make 2 sort of 3-inch trees. How long is this? Make 1 tall tree. What you guys tell me? Do we want 1 tall skinny tree or 2 shorter stubbier trees? I can do like a 7-inch tree or 2 3.5-ish. Two short and fats. I got 1 vote for 2 short and fats. Make a don't come here to learn sign and put it on this side of the B. Yeah, I should actually. This up here, on where the conduit is. She'll want 7 inches. Oh, hey, settle down. One tall one or 2 short ones? I make more money off 2 short ones than I do off 1 tall one. Because I can sell a shorty for probably 20 bucks and I can sell a tall one for maybe 25. So let's go with 2 smaller ones. Let's see how the tree turns out. Let's get you guys onto the tree. okay so far. Maybe one more. That was a nice cut there. I'm pretty happy with this. We come down and get to a point there at the end. Yeah. Good. Go. We'll sand that and then yeah, do some sanding and then we'll loud noises. Oh, burn. Wasn't fully round there. Okay, we'll sand it. I gotta make a couple more cuts. I didn't get these. I wasn't even fully round there. Whoops. Getting ahead of myself. How much profit do I make off these? 100%. Because these chunks of wood were free. I'll probably, I don't know what I'll sell. I'll sell this for as much as I think I can get for it. I would say I'd probably sell it for $25 or $20 or something, and if it takes me a half hour to make, that's $40 an hour. That's a pretty good rate. Better? That's better. Yeah, it'll be fine. Loud noises again. That's cool. That's cool. I'm just going to bring this to a tip. And then what color should we dye it? I kind of want to do like purple. Why is the image flipped? I don't know. We talked about that earlier. Be here on time and then you'll be in on the discussions. It just, YouTube just decided to like change something again. Classic green or red. I just think people who like purple, like they are gonna buy anything purple. Like it's, I don't know what it is about people who like purple. Like if somebody who likes purple sees a purple Christmas tree, they've been like, "Oh my God, I've never seen a purple Christmas tree. Give it to me." People who like purple are rare. I don't know, man. I feel like I think they're more common than you like. The middle-aged moms, see? Yeah, middle-aged moms like purple and they're gonna buy it. So of course that's assuming that I don't wreck it during this last little phase here. There we go. I like it. Let's dye it purple. And just tighten that back up. When you're in reverse, if you put too much friction involved and you haven't tightened the grub screw on your chuck, it'll start to unwind on you. We're okay. Let's dye it. Purple. Oh. Got purple and we got eggplant. I'm thinking eggplant. No, let's go purple. Eggplant. Okay, Buffington says eggplant. Let's go eggplant. We'll see. It'll be purplish. This will be the last thing we do tonight, though, then, because then I gotta let it dry before I can lacquer it. So, because actually, I'll show you guys what happens when you don't. Test on scrap. Bah. Come on, Cosmin. That doesn't sound like something we're going to do. Well, I mean, honestly, the worst that's going to happen is it's not going to be our favorite thing we've ever made. You got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with not everything being the favorite thing you've ever made. Let's do it. I don't want to do it backwards. Fine, I'll do it backwards. Because I don't know where my damn thing is to tighten that. I like doing things on top. Sanding and finishing, applying and dyeing and stuff, I like being up here. Oh, you know what'll look rad? Is after this dries, I can come back in with the detailed pointy. Where's my pointy? My little detailed pointy, and do a couple of zit, 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 zit in between, and it'll have like the wood come through. Oh, that's gonna look slick. I like that. There we go. Let that dry for a bit. Purple Christmas tree. Should make the other one baby blue. Okay. Damn good advice that. Gotta be okay with not everything being the favorite thing you've ever made. It's true. You can't always make your best thing. Is it just me or does the purple look backwards? Nope. It looks forwards for me. I'm gonna look into why YouTube decided to do that though, because that does suck for you guys. I don't like when YouTube just changes things for no reason. I got some ideas. I might, after that dries, I think I'll like sand it back just a little bit to sort of like faint. Like still want it to be purple, but I just like buff a little bit of it back with like a high grit sandpaper. And then a couple of lines in it. He also moved the painting to the others. It's true. And sometimes good enough is good enough. Sometimes it's okay just to make a thing because it's fun. And like, I didn't need the tree. Maybe nobody needs the tree. Felt like making a tree right then. Kind of like grunge. Yeah, exactly like grunge. And my purple finger. I just turned the light back on. Nice purple Christmas tree. Once that dries, just a quick light sand to get rid of a little bit of it. A couple of to have the wood come through in some little lines. Just happy to see the result. It's going to be great. I think so. We'll show it to you guys on Thursday because it'll be in the inventory. And maybe I'll do the other half, baby blue. And I've got a couple more chunks of that stuff that maybe I'll just like bust out a couple more trees. Even like, you know what? Worst case scenario, nobody wants them. They don't sell. It makes my booth more Christmassy. Just to have them like interspersed with all of the bowls and pens and everything else that's not Christmassy. It'll look like a Christmas market booth if it has some damn Christmas trees on it. And if nobody buys them, they're just decorations for the booth. It's fine. Where would I buy them? You would buy them at the Crow's Nest Artist Collective at the market this weekend, or after that, I will make them available. I'm moving. I think I'm going to close my Etsy store. I don't like what's going on with Etsy. And I don't see the value in paying them. So I'll probably figure out some other way to sell the things other than Etsy. Maybe I'll make a Square store because I do have Square. And I think that they have an online, I don't know, maybe I'll ask some advice from my friends on the internet about e-commerce, easy e-commerce things. Because I'm not a fan of Etsy. And I need some place to make things available. But it doesn't need to be like, it just needs a place to house the things and then provide the transaction. Because I can drive my traffic there to buy things because I'm kind of a big deal. No, but really the only people who are going to want to buy my things are fans of me and the show and whatever. So like I can just direct traffic to anywhere that they exist and they can make the purchase. eBay finds way too much. They're like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like even just having stuff sitting there costs you money. And like adding things to your store costs you money, and then having things on your store costs money, and then they take a percentage when you sell it. Like I think I owe them because I haven't made a sale for a significant period of time, but I've still had stuff on my shop. I think I owe them like $9 worth of just like the stuff sitting there being available. And so the next time I make a sale, they're going to take like the first $9 of it, plus whatever they're going to take from that sale. Do I add Etsy to the boycott list? Not yet, but I'm not a fan. Let's say that. Star Wars Skeleton Crew, first 2 episodes just popped up. Love action for kids. Well, that'll probably be this coming Sunday's choice then, because I think it's Sven's week to pick. And he usually, if there's a new Star Wars something, he usually picks that. Have I tried Poshmark? I have not tried Poshmark, nor have I heard of it. Hey, Brian, how are you? Have another smoker, right? Oh, that purple is actually coming up nice. That eggplant was a good choice. Good. Ah! That's sharp. Why is this thing so the tool rest has like sharp bits on it. I'm going to file some of that. Damn. Looks very splotchy. But that's like end grain absorbing more dye than, and like my half-ass sanding job. But when I sand it back a little bit, time for a Veritas Band-Aid. Not, I don't think so. Oh, maybe. No, I'll be okay. Gonna call it a night. All right, later, Chris. I'll see you on Thursday. Oh, Thursday. You have to come on Thursday because we're gonna do spreadsheet. We do spreadsheet for the market stuff. I was here for the lathe attack. This was, yeah, it got me a little bit. Have I seen you in a video where you didn't have a Band-Aid? Well, I haven't had one yet tonight, and I don't think I've had one for a couple of weeks, but I could put one on that, but I'm not gonna. I'm going on vacation in the morning. God, you go on more vacations. You are overpaid. You go on too many vacations. Seems like every month and a half, Chris is going like all jet setting off to some. Hey, where are you going this time? Like Caribbean again, or are you going like down in the South Asia? The great lathe attack of 2024. Doesn't quite rival the attack in 2019. The Mastercraft, yeah, no, that was. This is significantly less. My wife is overpaid. Okay, well, between the two of you, and you get, if it's not you being overpaid, you get too many vacation days. Like 7 times a year, that guy's going off to some all-inclusive fancy pants resort. seven times a year. That's what I just said out loud. That's hilarious. It's probably like 2. Just feels like he's always either just getting back or just about to go on vacation. I got a thing I did not expect on the second sale the other day. Uh-oh. No blade, though? So I'm waiting until April for them to restock and send. Weird. I saw their um it's like the cyber sale or whatever that was supposed to start on the 2nd, and I went at like 9 o'clock at night on the 1st because I saw on Instagram it was like live now, and I was like, what? Isn't it supposed to start tomorrow? And I went, and all of the gift cards were already sold out, and most of the hand planes were sold out. Like the only one I would have wanted was sold out at 9 o'clock on the 1st. And it was supposed to start on the 2nd. Babies would love this. It's like gritty version of peekaboo with you popping. Yeah, that's right. They started at midnight Eastern time. Okay, well, usually they start at like 9 a or at like noon Eastern time or whatever. I got there right when it started. Whoops. Well, it was all the gift cards were already sold out, and the shoulder plane, which was the only one I would have wanted, was sold out. So staying within Canada, so no island in the sun. Where are you going? You going back to Niagara Falls? You staying at the Best Western or the Super 8? The Super 8 Niagara? Let's all live vicariously through Pinnell again. Where's he going on vacation this time? You going back to Bear Mountain? You go get lost in the woods again? He's trying to go to bed, and I'm in an undisclosed location. Oh, okay. Send me a picture. I want to see. Oh, send me a picture of something wherever you are, and then I'll guess where you went. Like not in public like this, but well, that went dead for a while. Got the 2018 stainless pocket plane. 40th anniversary. Oh yeah, I saw that one. I didn't see that it didn't have a blade, but I did see that one. Anyway, apparently we're having internet problems because that was sometimes it does a little whip, but that was like 15 seconds of whip. So we'll wrap it up. It's almost 2.5 hours. We made some snow, a couple of snowmen and a tree. Almost done a tree. The anniversary plane comes without a blade. It's not much of a plane then, is it? Can't really call it a plane if it doesn't have a blade. Got to do 3 hours. I don't have anything else to do. I got to wait for the tree to dry so that I can sand it back a little bit. And then add my little zit lines in it. I don't have anything else to really be doing. I don't have another Mike's Never Had This Food Before. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I could put another hat on another guy, but okay. Bye, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I gotta shut it down while it's actually active. Bye. See you on Thursday.